What's up, Instagram? I'm going live. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Crowdcast? It's Christine Horn, your booking magnet, your life and career coach. This is, oh my gosh, today is, I got to always check my calendar. It's Wednesday, January 16th, 2019. I have a huge announcement. So I'm on Instagram. What's up, Instagram family? I see you, Cynthia. I see you, Nap. I'm not going to mess it up. I see J-Rock. And for those of you watching on Facebook or YouTube, just know that I am not getting comments in real. I'm doing this live from a platform called Crowdcast. So I actually need to open a new browser on Facebook. But hang on, I have a huge announcement tonight. Happy New Year. What's good? I want to thank each and every one of you for, hey, Melanie. Hey, Cynthia. Okay, good. I see that here. Like, I got to open all these screens right now. Thank you for all the love yesterday. For those of you who caught me on Lethal Weapon on Fox last night, I really forgot that I hate to say forgot. I just did not check the air date. So I didn't check the air date. So I didn't know till like my family members started sending me pictures, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm on TV tonight. So what's up? Sending huge love and shout outs to each and every one of you who watched and or watching later. Hey Hartford, I see you. So listen, I'm just making sure I'm good on all platforms. That's the thing, like trying to do multiple platforms is always a challenge, but I want you to tune in tonight. Tonight is really special because we're kicking off 2019. For those of you who didn't join the webinar, I'm just making sure I have all windows open, so bear with me in case you guys have questions or want to say hello as you pop on. I just want to make sure I have all windows open. So I got like octopus hands going on. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I'm going to give my big news. I'm not going to keep you in suspense any longer. I just want to make sure I open this here. I have the video here. Okay, awesome. Okay, great. See, I'm glad I did this. Hey, Sheena. Hey, Destiny. On Facebook, managing. Wendy's on Instagram. Give me 1 second, guys and gals. So, okay, I see on my business page, we got what's up to Destiny, what's up to Sheena, what's up to Wendy. Wendy, you want to do things. What's up, Lenny Thomas? All right, listen. Oh my gosh. And see, let me just check here the Hollywood Bound Actors group. So first of all, I'm gonna take a deep breath because I come on a little scattered when I'm managing multiple, like I'm on 4 platforms right now. So I'm like with no help. So what's up? My lip gloss is popping. You got to acknowledge the gloss when it's popping. Shout out to all the Hollywood Bound actors who are watching. Listen, if you are not a Hollywood Bound actor, you should be. Now, Hollywood Bound Actors is all about a state of mind, wanting to work in this industry. You don't have to live in Hollywood to be Hollywood bound, but that is the name of our community. That is what we are doing. That is what I'm teaching. This is an unofficial Actors Daily Bread. If you're new to me, I want to say welcome. I'm Christine Horn, professional actress of 20 plus years and a life and career coach for actors just like you. To all my replay watchers who will watch this later, what's up, replay watchers? Love you guys. So listen, man, y'all know I started the new year with a webinar called Get Booked, Get Paid, Dominate 2019. If you took that webinar, let me say, give me something in the comments said yes. Just give me a yes in the comments on Instagram, on Facebook, on Crowdcast. Oh, shoot, I'm not on YouTube. Dang, I got to go to YouTube. If you took that webinar, let me know if you took it because, I was all about domination, not just was, but am fully. Yes, Wendy. Wendy's like, yes, Lenny. So, hey, Arisha, what's good? Hey, Leonie. So listen, I talked about that, right? And I was not playing. I walk the walk. I talk the talk. I'm in this with you. I know some of you watching, thank you for the hearts on Instagram. I know some of you watching, we're all at different levels. I know some of you are trying to get that first co-star. I know some of you have never even done any extra work. I know some of you are trying to get an agent. But listen, this is my big news tonight. And then I'm going to give a word. And I'm going to give I got a whole list of freaking hotness that's going on in the Hollywood Bound Actors community. Let me turn that down. What's up, Crystal Lee Brown? Listen, if I don't see your comment, please forgive me because I'm on 5 screens now, 5 windows. And so I may miss something. So please bear with me. But I had to come on tonight and I wanted to share this with my community first. You may be saying, what the heck is Hollywood Bound Actors? If you are not in it, it is a Facebook group called Hollywood Bound Actors. It is also a movement of actors who want to work in film and television in some capacity. And we are just a supportive community. I'm kind of the ringleader and I teach, but you guys make it what it is. Yes, please. I'm going to give up trying to read Instagram names because I feel like I'm butchering them, but I see you. The one that said, I'll check it out. I see you. So here's the deal. So thank you for the love. I see the love on Facebook too. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Samantha. So last year, it feels weird to say last year, right? Because it's only January. But this past August, I hosted the very first Hollywood Bound Actors Live event. And if you're leaving a comment, I promise to come to you eventually. I hosted the very first Hollywood Bound Actors Live event. And let me tell you what that included. It was I think it was like 6-7 hours for those of you who were there. And, you know, I covered my whole methodology on how to book more TV and film, which is your mama. You got to get to know your mama. Mindset, acting technique, marketing, and audition technique. Everybody couldn't make it there. There was a film festival in town. Bronzelands Film Festival was in town. So some people were there. Some people were at my event. I kind of waited to the last minute to promote it. And so it just was, we had a great group of people and it was impactful and it was game changing and it was awesome. But here is my freaking news. I'm so excited. So because I'm on a mission to dominate this year, and always, but like specifically, my mission is to reach more and more actors just like you who want to work in TV and film. So I reached out to the wonderful ladies who run and created the Bronzelands Film Festival, Miss Kathleen Bertrand. Yeah, Wendy says suspense. I reached out to Kathleen Bertrand, the fabulous jazz singer actress, and I reached out to Deidre McDonald, who's the artistic director of the Bronzelands Film Festival. When I was in Atlanta, Georgia last week, my husband was on vacation, but I was working. And I took them to lunch, and we ended up, by the end of a couple of hours later, Hollywood Bound Actors Live is now officially a part of the 10-year anniversary of the Bronzelands Film Festival, which is an amazing film festival that comes to Atlanta, Georgia every single year. So this year, for their 10th anniversary, Hollywood Bound Actors Live will be unified with the Bronzelands Film Festival. So what does that mean for you? That means that you get to be a part of this film festival. Like, I'm so freaking psyched about this. Like, I need you to hear me. Like, I attended the film festival for so many times. Films that I've been in have been a part of it. And how honored I was that they trusted me and have been following the Hollywood Bound Actors movement and seeing the progress each of you have been making and seeing how this is so necessary for the community, especially for in Atlanta where there's so much film, so much television. So what does this mean for you? This means we're in January. So I need y'all to get your coins together. If you have been meaning to come to the festival and never came, like, this is the time. And so here's the other part of it. Not only am I going to be a part of the festival, what they loved, shout out to Kathleen and Deirdre. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Melanie. Yes, I know, it's so awesome. I'm excited. Yes, Arisha. Yes, Marilee. They really, when we had lunch, they were like, I love how you talk about business, the business of acting. If you're new to me, look, it's not just enough to have talent. It's not just enough. Hey, Kizzy. Hey, Yara, I see you. It's not just enough to have talent. I teach over and over again. We are a business. We are a business. And the women at Bronzelands Film Festival really loved the fact that I was teaching about the business of acting and understanding how to market yourself and put yourself out there. But they also equally understood the importance of self-taping and auditioning. And they scoured some of my videos. They see the work that we're doing together, Hollywood Bound Actor community, my booking magnet community. And so we're going to split it up into 2 days. So during the actual festival, which happens the week of August 21st, On the 24th, which is Saturday night, the night they have their award ceremony and all that, during that day, I'm going to be teaching a big chunk. I'm going to have a nice chunk of the day teaching solely what I teach you guys who have worked with me in some capacity, which is self-taping techniques, audition techniques, how to kill it in the audition room. But as part of this, ahead of time, and we're anticipating over the summer, and you have to stay tuned. If you're not on my mailing list, make sure you connect with me. Over the summer, we think June, but we have to get the date together. There's going to be a part 1 of the Hollywood Bound Actors live experience as part of the Bronze Lens Film Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. And it will be solely on the business of acting. So that's that marketing, that's that mindset, that's pushing past the resistance to put yourself out there in a really big, bold way to get yourself noticed, and not in a way that feels slimy or sleazy. You guys get that? So as part of your registration, it will include that first part of the festival. And we're still working out the kinks, but you don't have, like, let's say you could come to one, but you can't come to the other. There's going to be something set up where you don't have to come to both. You will want to, but there'll be like a discount. And if you are in my Hollywood Bound Actors Facebook group, in my community, on my mailing list, I don't know why I'm looking over here, because that's just where comments are. No one can see me there. If you are on my mailing list in any way, they're going to create a special discount kind of code, a special package just for my Hollywood Bound actor community. So, I mean, let me take a deep breath. What's up, Almedia? Let me just come to the comments real quick, and then I have something else to share. But that is a huge thing. Hold on, let me just do that. Let me just check these comments real quick. Instagram, y'all feeling me? Do you understand how big this is? The Bronze Lens Film Festival? Oh my gosh. Hey, Denise. Hey, Crystal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so stoked, and I'm so excited to bring the work that we've been doing. You know, I've been working with a lot of amazing actors from all across these United States and some abroad who are working to get their film and their TV credits up. I'm just checking these comments right quick. What's up, Kristen Bazemore? I probably said that wrong. But let me tell you about some other things going on. I feel the love. I feel the love. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Media. Okay, that computer wants to freeze up. Okay, there we go. Sheena Foss says, excited, really want to get the film festival this year. Marilee says she's running around in circles. Listen, you know, at the event last year was my first time doing it. I stepped out on faith. I knew I wanted to serve in a bigger, bolder way. Thank you, Sabrina. Sabrina says, that's amazing news. Congrats. I appreciate it. I knew I wanted to serve in a big, bold way. And my mission is to reach more and more actors. I need you guys to hear me clear. Lenny says, I'm about to learn, and your energy tells me almost all I need to know. You know what? Listen. I'm not going to cry today, so don't y'all even start, because that's not what we're doing here. Okay? Okay, Lenny? Okay, Wendy? Okay, Sheena? Listen, Hollywood Bound Actors was created, birthed a little over a year ago, and you guys are making this community grow so big and bold. I would be remiss if I did not shout out. Look, I can't even, this one piece of paper, I just tried to scroll today and get as many wins. I want to shout out my HBA winners. As we call ourselves HBA, Hollywood Bound Actors. Shout out to Brian Howard, who's in a Super Bowl commercial for Pepsi, filming, you know, showing everywhere in Atlanta. Shout out to Rick Kelvin Branch, who's on the cover of a magazine. Shout out to Barbara Foster out in Chicago, who has a new film called Entrepreneurs. She's playing a cop on a new Chicago pilot. Shout out to my client, Melissa Lowe, out in Ackworth, Georgia, who got our first booking of the year after having a dry spell. We've been working one-on-one. Shout out to Stephanie Green from South Boston, who we started working together several years ago. She was a full-time mom, full-time job, with only dreams of maybe becoming an actor. And now she's freaking SAG eligible. You're going to see her on the next Boomerang coming on BET. Shout out to TC Rose, a stunt actress out in Chicago, who was just on NBC. Shout out to David Walker, who watched my self-tape freaking YouTube series. If you need help with your self-tapes, come to my YouTube channel. He was like, I didn't even know I needed to do this. I went and bought a bed sheet and I booked a short film. He just posted that the other day. Shout out to Jen 10, who started school for film with her son. I went to high school with this woman, and she put herself on the back burner, served in the military for 15 years, and put herself on the back burner, gave her life to the freaking United States and to her family. And now she's back in school studying film, and her son is studying sound and auto engineering. So they're going to be working together. Shout out to Heather Wake, who got new representation. Shout out to Iyara. Shout out to Wendy. Shout out to Kerwin Thompson, who have been playing scared and did my 5-day Booking Magnet Academy training. Right. And shout out to Ursula Robinson in the Booking Magnet Academy, who is creating her own web series. Listen, I know I'm talking fast and I know I'm amped up. What's up, Roxanne on Greenleaf? Hollywood Bound Actors is more than just some people wasting time on Facebook. Like, this is a movement. There are actors out here who want to support each other, who want to learn from each other. And I'm so honored. I'm so grateful. I'm so fired up because I hear you. I see you. I see you on Instagram. I see you on Facebook. I see you on YouTube. I know your stories as you share them with me. And we can do this. And the reason why I'm here, Christine, why are you here? Yes, I'm an actress. Yes, I make my living working in film and TV. I've done Broadway. But, you know, I feel like I've been placed, I've been gifted with a purpose to give back in a way that I wasn't given. I lived in Los Angeles before. I thought I was ready and I wasn't. And I had no help. Like, I just sat in my apartment collecting unemployment, watching my savings dwindle, wondering why I had an agent who never called me, and I knew I had talent, and it was hella frustrating. Can you relate? If you can relate, give me I can relate in the comments. So that is why I'm here. Yes, this is my business. Yes, you know, I have resources for some of you who need free resources. Those of you who are ready to step it up a little bit, hey, we're in the middle of pilot season, episodic season. I have the Booking Magnet Academy. I've been yelling it to the rooftops. That's my monthly membership for only $27 a month. If you want my coaching, you can't afford the one-on-one time, get in my group coaching program. You get coaching twice a month, plus hot seat coaching, plus all kinds of trainings. If you can't invest $27 a month and you really want to do this, then I want you to step back and think, shoot, is this what I'm really supposed to be doing? And I'm not saying that because if I had a $27 a month coaching program when I was here in LA before, stuck sitting at home bored, I would have jumped on it. And so that is for those of you who reach out to me, who DM me, who Facebook me and say, Christine, I want to work with you. Can I get your advice for free? No, you can't get my advice for free because you won't implement. 2019 is the year of implementation. When I say let's dominate 2019, you can't dominate nothing if you don't implement. And I'm talking to myself. I get coached. I just had a session with my business coach. Shout out to Allison Bird today. And my word is implementation. Implementation. This is what I wrote down. She said she had a live stream today. It says entertainment when execution is needed. And what she meant was sometimes we're entertained by something that sounds good. Like, yeah, I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to be a series regular and I'm going to buy a house and I'm going to have a Mercedes Benz and I'm going to do this. And she was explaining we can be entertained by those thoughts, but what execution is actually needed. So all of you, me included, need to keep implementing, need to keep executing so that we can actually see this stuff come to life. And let me touch on something else. And y'all know I get fired up, but all in love. And shout out to each and every one of you who has been putting in this work. It ain't easy. I want to give this message to the sister. I don't know who it was because I'm on Instagram and I can't look, but it's for you. There's a sister who emailed me the other day, DM'd me, and she said, Christine, because y'all know I was just on TV yesterday. Praise God. And she said, Christine, can you give me some advice on how to get auditions and get a manager or get an agent? You make it seem so easy. And I'm like, the hell I do? I don't make this seem easy. Do I? Because if I do, please forgive me. Shout out to Farrah Lopez in New York City, my Lion King sister, who we coached yesterday for 2 hours almost. And she's like, oh my God. She's like, I'm starting to get over. This is a lot. And I'm like, yes, it's a lot. Please don't ever think this is going to be easy. What it should be is fun. What it should be is enjoyable. You should be so fired up. Like, the reason why I'm so fired up is because I know there are so many of you watching. There's so many of you who will watch this a year from now. And I want you to understand, when I was sitting in my at my 9 to 5 in Atlanta, acting part-time, doing all my side hustles. I feel the love on Instagram. Thank you. I was thinking, man, when I get that guest star, oh, it's going to be on. My bank account, oh, it's going to be. I had those notions. And there was no one to tell me, boo, no, not more money, more problems, but like, it ain't getting $10,000 ain't shit. Excuse my language. Like, you start to realize things, you just elevate. Your hustle elevates. So while some of you, your hustle right now is working your 9 to 5, your 5 to 10 plus doing auditions or self-tapes when you can, some of you raising kids, and that's your hustle. What that's going to change into is you working full-time as an actor like I do. But then, like, okay, what clothing line am I putting out? What book am I writing? What this, am I that? We all know our 15 minutes, like the whole 15 minutes of fame. Like, it's a mindset. It is real in a way. We're so used to celebrities that we watch, celebrity actors, celebrity singers. We're just used to them having perfumes and clothing lines and baby toys and pet supplies. Like, we don't think like anything of it. Y'all, that's nothing but side hustles. So why don't you get in the mindset of keeping that side hustle going now? There's no magic pill that's going to happen. I mean, that's why people got multiple streams of income. Even some of your favorite actors are doing voiceovers and TV and film, like, and selling freaking hair bonnets. Like, hello? So to the sister who emailed me, and for those of you who will even think of emailing me soon, I'm not ever trying to make it seem easy. I thought I was keeping it so 100 and so real with you guys that it's not. That's why you must love this thing. It's not a quick thing. You can't plant the seed and reap the harvest at the same time, right? So what season are you in? Wendy, I know you in the planting season. Like, what season are you in? It's not going to happen at the same time. Some of y'all are watching me and seeing harvest, 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 harvest. But you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for over 20 years. I've been on unemployment. I've been through bankruptcy. I've been with an agent with no calls. I've been pinned and pinned and pinned and pinned. The producer session, series regular, show don't get picked up. Like, I've been there. And I'm not saying that all of our journeys are the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're all the same. But I am saying that be patient with the process and know that it is a process. And there's not a magic button where things definitely change that quickly. I hope you feel me. So I'm super excited. So I'm giving you a heads up now. Brandon says, right, Tia Mowry is a dope example with her home and cooking vlogs. Exactly. Kizzy says she's planting and plotting. So just as a heads up, if you are interested, and this is January, so come, I don't know about tax time because we don't know what's going on with these tax returns. But as you work, as you hustle, as you save, I want you to highly consider joining me this August at the Bronzelands Film Festival. This is going to be epic. I am so excited to take this message. I am so excited to elevate and educate actors from all over on how to actually win. You know, I have friends. I have so many friends in this industry who push through, they make it. And I'm just going to have to call people out. Like, they don't give back. They don't teach. We all need to be teaching somebody. You know, someone once told me, to every third grader, a fourth grader is a god. I'll say that again. To every third grader, a fourth grader is a god. And what that means is you might think, what can I teach? I haven't even got my first co-star. I've only done indie films. Well, guess what? You can help somebody who don't even know what a headshot is. You can help somebody who don't even know how to get an indie film audition. If you haven't been in series regular yet, but you've been a recurring guest star, well, you can help somebody who don't have their first co-star. You know more than other people, and you can still teach and give back in some way. Right? I just had to share that. I'm so pumped. Let me check these comments. Let me check these comments. But I have to say that shout out to, again, Kathleen Bertrand, Deirdre McDonald with Bronzeville Film Festival. We're going to bring this 10th year anniversary in an epic, epic way. I'm excited. I'm honored. I'm humbled to do this collaboration. I want to give a special shout out to every single Hollywood Bound Actors member. Again, if you're not part of us, come on and join us. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my bio. There's a whole bunch of links there. Just find the one that says Facebook group. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, just go ahead and click one of the links that you see below and you'll find us. Yeah, let me check some comments to see what y'all got to say. Crystal's like, listen, honey. Denise, shout out to Denise Armstrong, who her film, Nana Roxy, was in the Bronzeville Film Festival. Lenny Thomas on Instagram says, pay it forward, be a blessing while waiting on your blessings. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it just comes back tenfold, 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 right? Let me just check this thread. Let me see if anybody's on. Tenfold, tenfold. Okay. I don't think anybody's on. Oh, there are people on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? What's up, TC? I hope you heard me shouting you out. TC says implementation. Hey, Aaliyah, Danielle, Sabaron. Hey, I'm giving you your shout out, girl. TC says, I definitely don't make it look easy. Okay, thank you. Because someone said I made it look easy. And I was just like, what's up, Trinity Mariah? What's up, Teracel? What's up, Tarnu? Oh, wonderful. Y'all, I managed to manage 4 freaking platforms. Domination. Anybody any questions? Comments, concerns? You know what? I'll give I don't have my clock. I won't be long-winded. It's 5:57 for me. I will give the next 10 minutes to anyone who has a question. I mean, I know I didn't really teach today. I just kind of gave a word. Especially as we approach this pilot season and this episodic season. You know, we just have to come at this whole thing with a whole different mindset. Crystal Lee Brown says who's in On Black Lightning, by the way, another Hollywood Bound actor. She talked about this in a recent podcast about being a going actor. Thank you. I'm just looking at the comments. I'm not seeing any like pressing questions, and I hope I'm not missing anybody. Facebook likes to show you certain comments. Anybody on Instagram? Martin see, I'm trying to say your name. What's your name, girl? I think that's a girl. MYARTM.AD Madness? Meyer Madness? Okay. She asked, what inspires me? Thank you. What inspires me? I'm so inspired by, I love what I do. I love what I do. I mean, I truly I have a hard time sleeping. My husband's like, babe, rest. And my friends are like, Christine, you're doing so much. And my mother, and she tells people, Christine's always been this way. I'm a busy bee like that. And I'm truly inspired by, as an actress, I'm inspired by work that with characters that are layered and that have juicy things going on beneath the surface. And even if they don't, I make them up. You know, I've shout out to Lenny, who I've coached before out in New York City, who I'm like, if they don't tell you what's going on, you got 2 pages of script, make it up, make it juicy for yourself. Like I'm just inspired by roles that intrigue me and that challenge me. And in just regular daily life, I love living. I love manifesting. I love seeing my dreams come true. I love creating, being a co-creator with God. I just love that. And that wakes me up every morning, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for asking. Brandon says, do you have a dream role? And Instagram, I see you on Crowdcast, ER and Kizzy, so if you have a question, please ask. Facebook, I'm trying to keep them together. If something comes up, I will try to catch it. Hey, Neil. Sheena asked for the dates again. Hey, Trifina, my Lion King sister. She's about to go on stage. Right, because you're not off today. The dates for Bronze Lens are August 21st through the 25th. It starts on a Thursday, but the official red carpet huge kickoff is on that Friday. Hold on. I'll check these dates. No, it starts on a Wednesday, so it's the 21st to the 25th. I'll be teaching on the 24th, which is that Saturday. Sheena. But you can go, once I get the specific link for Bronze Lens Film Festival, I'm sure you can Google it because they're doing advanced sales. But for my community, those of you who are watching this, just give me a few days. Let me reach out to Kathleen and Deirdre and to see what we're doing with registration, discounts, and things like that for my community. And I will, I'll share whatever that discount thing is, because we want to make sure my community, since we're merging and marrying together, that you guys are taken care of. So be on the lookout for that. Again, if you're not connected to me on my mailing list, please connect with me. I see the questions on Instagram. Sheena, have a great show. Not Sheena, Trifina, have a great show. Those of you who are in New York City, go see Lion King. She's my Lion King sister. I want to see all the comments, Facebook. Why does it do that where it only lets me see some? That's so annoying. Instagram, I'm coming back to your questions. 20 comments. Why are you showing me 6? Let me open this up like that. That's so annoying. Instagram, I'm coming back to your questions. Let me mute. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Denise, I see you. Okay, there's no extra questions. Let me come here to Instagram, then we'll wrap up in a bit. Denise, yes. Denise, I'm gonna have to email you this link and you're gonna have to save the link. Shout out to Denise Armstrong, an amazing actress in Atlanta. She's in my Booking Magnet Academy, my monthly membership. I'm gonna have to send you that link, okay? So let me check these questions. Brandon says, do you have a dream role or play you want to be in? You know what? I just have dream roles, plural. Just keep doing juicy, juicy characters that have great stories to tell and have great just layers. I just love layer characters. Starting out, like many of you starting out, you'll find yourself playing, one-liner here and there, maybe one quick scene, 2-3 lines, and you don't feel like you get to sink your teeth into anything. When I got to play on The Good Doctor recently, that role was so juicy. If you missed The Good Doctor, it's episode 8. It's called Stories of the 2nd season. You can pull it up on Hulu or iTunes. But man, that character was juicy. She had a diagnosis and was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Roles like that, just where I get to sink in. And so yeah, I'm open. I'm really open. I can't say this one type of thing, but definitely things that continue to challenge me and stretch me. Let's keep going here. Gemma Louise. Hey, Gemma Louise. I've seen you popping up around lately. Hey, girl. What do you advise when you haven't had a casting in a while? Is it your show reel or headshots? That's an awesome question, Gemma. First of all, if you haven't had an audition in a while and you are represented, for those of you who do have representation and it's just been slow, the first thing I like to do is touch base with my representation and to just ask for a submission report. And that's not in a way to question them, let me see a submission report. Let me see what you've been doing. It's not like that, but it's more so wow, I noticed I haven't been getting called or getting any auditions or self-tapes. Can I get a submission report and at least see who you're submitting to? The next thing I would like to do, Gemma, is make sure my marketing is on point. I'm not sure how much marketing you're doing, but that's always something I look into, and my community knows, it's not just your agent or your manager's job, right? They get 10%, you get 90%. So you need to do 90% of the work. So if there's a casting director who doesn't know you, they need to get to know you. You need to be showing up in their inbox, in their mailbox, on their Twitter feed, or in their Instagram feed, really connecting with them so that they know you exist. I live in Los Angeles, there's tons of casting directors who don't know me, and that's unacceptable. but I can only address a few of them at a time because it takes really dedicated work to like zone in and be authentic and show who you really are. It could be your headshots, but again, that's a question for you and your team. If you're represented, ask them, hey, can we switch up the headshot you're submitting? What headshots are you submitting? If you have an Actors Access account, Gemma, are you in the States? I can't remember, but if you're in the United States, I feel like for some reason, like you're not from looking at your profile. But if you're in the United States and you have an Actors Access profile, which you should, because Actors Access is a part of Breakdowns Express, which your rep submits you through, you can log in and go to Tools, in your toolbar, look at Tools, Manage Photos, and then when you open that, it'll show Actors Access. Then there'll be a tab that has your representation's name. Click your representation's name and it'll show you what picture that they're using, what their default theatrical shot is, and what they've been using. And if you're like, oh my God, why are they using that picture? That's from 10 years ago. Like, call them, just ask for a 10-minute phone meeting and just ask these questions because you're a hungry actor. You want to work. You want to know what you need to do to help them help you. Let me have a sip. So that is that. If you haven't had a casting in a while, and it could be your, Gemma asked, could it be her demo reel? She called it her show reel. Absolutely. Keep in mind that your demo reel, I actually have to redo mine because I got some new things to add. Your demo reel should speak to what you want to do next, right? So just because you had a really big part in this indie project or this TV show from 10 years ago or 6 years ago, and it doesn't speak to who you are now or how you've grown or how your look has changed, or maybe you lost weight, gained weight. If it doesn't speak to what you can do next, it's not serving you. So oftentimes we can have that vanity thing and want to put the big things or really long stretch of a scene in the beginning thinking that's helping. But if it doesn't teach casting how to see you next, it's not serving you. So again, headshots, show reel, if you are represented, ask them. If you're not represented, just switch it up. Just switch it up and try something new and up level your marketing. And for those of you who need help with how do you market? What do you mean switch it up? How should I reach out to people? Join my Booking Magnet Academy, my monthly membership. Click the link below if you're on Instagram to learn more about it. But it's bookingmagnetacademy.com. Okay? I hope that answers your question, Gemma. Good to connect because I know you got the other training. So nice. All right, Lenny. Lenny says that was a game changer, by the way. I don't remember what I say, Lenny, but hey, yes, love it. You have my permission to give myself permission. You know what? I want to talk about that. Lenny just said something about permission. And I want to give a shout out to my client, Melissa. And Kizzy, I see you. Kizzy was looking for tips on cover letters. I don't have a video on that. I teach that in my agent attraction method class. But feel free to just keep, posting that in the Hollywood Bound Actors group. Maybe someone can come in. I do answer questions as I can, but please forgive me if I don't get to them quickly. But to answer your question, to try to answer your question, a good cover letter should be short, succinct, to the point. Hey, my name is blank. I'm an actor based in blank. I'm seeking blank. So is it theatrical representation, commercial representation? What notes do you have about that agency? I see that you represent actors who are doing blank, blank, and blank. That's right in alignment with what I'm trying to do. Here's a link to my demo reel website. Bam. Look forward to hearing from you. Like, it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out letter about your life. No one's going to read it. No one cares. Get to the point. What do you want? But show me that you've done some research. Agents, just like us, when we're dating somebody, we want to feel like we're special. I don't want a form letter that you sent to 10 other agencies. Like, why do you specifically want to reach out to this agency? What research did you do? Why us? And why do you think you can fit in? Not just anybody take me, because you feel that. It's like a dude sending flowers to 5 chicks. Like, hey, y'all, I'm like, why should I feel special? You sent the same flowers to all of us. It's the same reason why you don't send flowers or send gifts or not text, but gifts or cards, the same thing to everybody in a casting office. Like, that doesn't feel special anymore. Like, you're just doing a generic send. Okay, awesome. I want to talk a bit about permission. Thank you, Lenny. I coached my client, Melissa Lowe, the other day. Shout out to her and her booking of 2019. And I'm going to go soon. I'm going to take a few more questions and go. But I was showing her, because she's a VIP one-on-one client, I show my one-on-one clients a lot of my own personal self-tape footage. I book a lot off of self-tape. I love it. It's like a game to me. And I was showing her something I taped for last week. here in my home studio. And I did something interesting last week, and I took the camera off the tripod. I put it on the floor, and I was like acting down to the camera. It was a whole like dope thing. And she was like, I didn't think I could do that. I didn't think I could. Like, I was walking off, and then I cut the footage, and I was standing up, like, because the scene, I had to stand up, get down, get up, stand up, run out. She was like, I didn't think I could, like, edit it all that together. And I was like, you have permission to do so. And she was like, something about me needed permission to just try something different. So I want to say that to you, Dawn. I want to say that to you, Martin, Lenny, Yara, Kizzy, Denise, Crystal. You have permission to step outside the box. Like, and know that when you do, you're going to stand out. If the script is called, especially a self-tape, if it's going to stand for something, call for something that's extra, especially when it's a self-tape, you have permission, you have the flexibility to create whatever you need to create. Look at your self-tapes and look at your auditions as like mini short films. Like, this is the stuff I'm going to be teaching this summer. Mini short films, and you're the director, you're the producer, you're the editor, right? So you need to figure out, making sure you have all the tools in place so that you can give the most amazing submission ever. Tarnu says, will you be teaching in August? I missed that. Yes, Tarnu, how this whole thing started today. My company, my Hollywood Bound Actors Live event, is teaming up with Bronze Lens Film Festival in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you just joined, that is my huge news, and it's epic that my event was only around for a year is now going to be part of the Bronze Lens Film Festival for their 10th year anniversary. And that is happening the week of August 21st. And there's also going to be a part 2 to that over the summer as well. So as long as you're connected to me through email or somewhere, you will hear more about it. And I'll have a special link just for my community. But I want to just encourage each and every one of you to give yourself permission to step outside the box. Step outside the box. And stop thinking that because you live in New York, or that you live in Atlanta or Boston or New York or Virginia, that it's just you're only auditioning against people in your town. You're not. You are auditioning against everybody. So you need to be stellar. You need to be exceptional. And so whatever you need to do that, shout out to every single client of mine who has like bought the sheets, ironed the sheets, got the backdrop, got the ring lights, got the camera, got the iMovie, got the Windows Movie Maker, because that makes a huge, huge difference. I think some people think that I come up here and I teach you stuff that I'm not doing. I teach you exactly what I'm doing. And now the choice is yours. I never promise. Again, this goes to the sister who emailed me, and I'm going to send this video to you. I pray that you understand that I enjoy it. So if something comes off as it's easy, it's because I enjoy it so much. And the return is worth it. Any closing questions? Let me check the thread, and then I will wrap this up and get started on dinner. Y'all, we've been having this California snow out here, mudslides and rain. So it's very interesting. Like, it does rain in Southern California, by the way. Instagram's blowing up. I'm so glad I made a decision in my domination tactics to go live on Instagram more, because y'all are on fire. I'm going to come back to Instagram. Let me just make sure. Denise. I got you, Denise. Let's see. Samantha says she's so proud of this community. Girl, we're excited to have you here. Hey, Sharon Ford. Kenna Pemrod, what's up with the Golden Boys? All right, I'm coming to Instagram. Instagram's on fire, but I just want to make sure I check here on Facebook. Okay, I think we're good. I see you. I feel all the love. Oh my gosh. Okay. Awesome. I see you, Lisa. Oh, interesting to see how many of you are coming to YouTube. That's awesome. Hey, Mel. Hey, Melanie. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Gwen. Okay. This is good for me to see where you guys hang out, because each of you hang out in different places. So let's see. All right. Cherie Devon. She says, being busy like that, have you ever felt burnt out? Yes. Every other day. Every other day I feel burnt out. No, I mean, at some point, I have a joke where I say sometimes, shout out to one of my clients, Sharon in New York, another one of my Lion King sisters. She'd be like, Christine, how do you do so much? And she's like, that must be that Caribbean in you. Like, there's Jamaica flowing through these veins. There's Bermuda flowing through these veins. Like, working fuels me. And I have moments where I just like how the saying go, put a stick in it, it's done. I forget how you say it. Sock it to me is done. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I get to the point where I'm like, I'm done for the day. Like last night, I was like, I'm done. I coached 3 people, 2 hours each almost. I was like, I'm gonna watch A Star Is Born because I need to vote for these SAG Awards. Like, and I'm done. So yeah, I mean, it happens. But you know what, Cherie? I also do have ways and methods that I recharge. I love the spa. I love lighting candles. Cooking soothes me. When my husband comes home, playing with my dog. Like, I have ways that I recharge. But I often feel burnt out. It's a demanding time. It's a demanding career. And so, like, even when most actors are chilling during the wintertime and holiday, I'm not, because I'm also an entrepreneur. So I have to make sure I have things in place for you guys so that I can make sure that you guys have what you need. And again, if you're just joining and you want to know how to take it further with me, if you want to, some of you have DM'd me. For those of you on a tighter budget, the Booking Magnet Academy is my monthly membership where I coach you actors how to do the stuff that I do, $27 a month. Click the link in my bio and you will find out more. If you want to work one-on-one on a higher premium end, you can DM me and I can send you more details. But big difference, okay? So yeah, thank you for asking. Cynthia Costa, do you Skype for auditions even if I'm not enrolled in the Hollywood? Yeah, Cynthia, just click the link in my bio on Instagram and there's a link for Work With Me. You can fill out an application so I can see where you're at and what you're looking to do, okay? And that's for anybody. Love and life, yes, yes, yes. Blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm looking on Facebook too, so I'm just trying to make sure. Sorry, Facebook. I know y'all getting like upper chinage. See, this is why you never self-tape with the camera too low. Just a little quick tip. Make sure this camera is always right at your eye line or slightly below so that you never get this. We never want to give this or this. And y'all are getting that right now. So I'll give you more shirt. There you go. More boob shirt. Let me go to, I'm going to take a few more questions. Gemma, she's in England. I knew you weren't. I knew you weren't in the States, but I knew you were connected to me. Haven't been to England yet. My pleasure. Yes, I'm just seeing some good energy out here. Wendy says she's flying out to Miami, getting her ring light and her backdrop. Yes, guys, if you need help with your self-tapes and you haven't watched it's a free self-tape series on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Coach Christine Horn. Come to YouTube, subscribe, help me get those numbers up and enjoy. It's a 5-day series. You'll love it. And it's totally free. Creative Mind 9 says, I'm viewing you everywhere. Domination. That's how we do it. I'm about to get out of here. Oh gosh. Lynn Davis, excuse me. She said, I shared a link for the Law of Attraction Planner without even knowing you. I thought that amazing. I thought you received my plan on Saturday. Yeah, Lynn, oh good. Yeah, I ordered this Law of Attraction Planner. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's like a dream catcher in the front for those of you on Insta. And I love it. And shout out to Crystal Lee Brown, who's also in the Hollywood Bound Actors group. I mean, like, I've been using it. I mean, just color coded and stickers. So shout out to being surrounded by beautiful spirits who share the goodness. And she shared it with me and I shared it with you guys. So I'm so grateful for that. Crystal says, how can we purchase the Hollywood Bound shirt? You can go to shophba.com. That's Shop Hollywood Bound Actors. So shophba.com. And also, if on Instagram, click the link in my bio and there's a whole bunch of links that pop up and you can connect to the store. So if you want a Hollywood Bound Actor shirt, if you want a Booking Magnet shirt, if you want a book shirt, I mean, it's just a spread shirt. I'm not over here pressing shirts. However, no, I'll say that for later. That's a separate surprise for later. But yes, that's where you can get it. shophba.com. So you should all like represent. And if you buy a shirt, honey, come on, take a picture with me. Not take a picture with me, but post a picture. I know some of y'all have bought shirts because I've got my little couple coins from it. So I want to see you in the shirts. Let me get out of here in a few minutes. Okay, 6:20. My goal for 2019 is to keep things under an hour. Guys is being patient with me. I need I need help. An hour is like my new thing. 60 minutes, Christine. Don't go over 60 minutes. So I'm doing good. I got 10 minutes left. It's y'all's fault though. Dawn said, can you send that link to what link? Dawn, what link you asking for? Hey, Lisa, what link you asking for, Dawn? Because pretty much the link to anything you need on Instagram is in my bio. It's one link that opens up to a whole bunch of links. Same thing with Twitter, if you're watching this on Twitter. So I'm going to wrap up, coming back to YouTube. TC Rose out of Chicago says, what are your thoughts for union actors doing non-union work? I see lots of actors I know are union taking that chance. Here's my extreme opinion on it, TC. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm honored, proud to be a SAG-AFTRA member. I'm also an Actors Equity member for theater. No, I'm not crossing the line. Point blank, period. We decide when we pay those dues that we're not going to cross that line. And people might do what they feel like they need to do, but it's at the end of the day, the union has all of our best interests at heart. Period. So you want to go do a little non-union commercial for $500 and they got yourself plastered all over the United States and abroad, then go ahead and do that for a $500 buyout and you're not protected. No. Do something else. Get another side hustle. But no, that defeats the whole purpose of the union, and it spits on the union and the work that we do. I'm very passionate about that. Like, I decided to join the union and I'm a proud union member, and no, I won't cross that line. I'll just go without, because at the end of the day, it ends up being the same thing. You get paid pennies and you're not protected. So then you're not treated fairly on set. You're not getting paid what you should be getting paid. No residuals. Like, what's the point? No, I would never take that chance. It just needs to be a slow season in that time. Not me. To each his own, but not me. Alvin Crawford, shout out to Alvin, Lion King. He said, earlier, I was like, what does it mean? A stick of something? He said, stick a fork in me. I'm done. Thank you, Alvin. I got a bunch of Lion King crew up in here. Y'all should be on stage. How y'all even watching this? Y'all do Hakuna Matata. Oh my gosh, I love it. Lisa Massey said, put a fork in it. Now, come on, what is it? Put a fork in it or stick a fork in it? I think Alvin's correct. Stick a fork in it. Oh my God, I love you guys. Dawn wanted to know about the Law of Attraction book. So this is my Law of Attraction planner. It's super thick. It really forces you to dig deep. Just Google Freedom Mastery Law of Attraction planner. They do sell some version of these on Amazon. However, I didn't see the one that I liked on Amazon. They had more options on the actual website for the people who are selling this. And there's a coupon, 50% off your next purchase. Well, I don't know if it says LOA, I guess Law of Attraction, LOA 15 off. LOA 15 off. LOA 15 off. Okay? You're welcome, Dawn. But thank Crystal, or try LOA 10 off, because that one might just be for me since I ordered it already. LOA 10 off. LOA 10 off. I just gave you insight into how I used to study for tests in school. I used to sing everything. And that's how I still memorize lines sometimes. I'd be like, what she said is, and then I do a little Meisner technique and I'll throw something around. What you don't know about this stage is that little insight. See? Tricks of the trade. Okay. Neil says God is great. Yes, he is all the time. Amen. All right. Okay. Okay, stick a fork in it. Okay, I think we're about to all stick a fork in it. I think we're good. I'm checking these Facebook comments. My Kizzy's laughing at me on Crowdcast. Also, if you are on anywhere you're watching this, there's a link to, I kicked off the year also with a webinar called Get Booked, Get Paid, Dominate 2019. If you're liking the energy of this webinar, not webinar, this live tonight, you'll love that. It's like 2 hours of like prepping for the new year, setting goals, how to book more work, things to prep for. The link to that is below. Wherever you're watching this, there is a link below that says like connect to webinar or something like that. Click that and join and watch it when you get some time. It's been my pleasure being here with you guys tonight. If I missed your comments, I'm going to try to come back through here. It's just so many screens. Thank you for the love. But again, I'm Christine Horn, actress, life and career coach for actors. My mission is to help actors just like you get the answers you need so that you can book more film, more TV. I come from theater, but that is not what I'm here to teach. It was a hard transition for me coming from Broadway to doing film and television. And I really struggled for quite a bit, but I didn't give up. I got coaching. I read books. I worked on myself. And so that's the stuff that I teach. If I resonate with you, if you feeling me and I'm feeling you, come on, click a link below, join me, take a free training, take a class, join my membership, do something. Don't just sit wherever you are and dream about it and not put any work into it. You can do it if I can do it. I'm no different than you. It takes work. Yes. It takes studying. Yes. It takes investing time, energy, and some money. Yes. But you can do it. Don't give up. This is the start of a new year. There's so many opportunities happening. It's not too late. You're not too old. You're not too fat. You're not too skinny. Your hair ain't too short. Your hair ain't too nappy. It ain't too straight. You ain't too dark skin. You ain't too light skin. Your feet ain't too big. Your hands ain't too small. Just get started. This industry needs you. You have a gift that the world needs to see. The beauty of film and television is we need all kinds of characters. Everybody is necessary. So I dare you, I challenge you to show up, be big, be bold, be proud, be loud. Let the world know that you exist. And it starts with marketing. It starts with letting casting directors know, agents know, managers know that you exist. You could be don't be the best kept secret. That serves no one. You can't be a secret and a success. I promise you. Dare yourself to show up for yourself. Dare yourself to push yourself harder than you pushed yourself before. And I'm not talking about working yourself to the bone. I'm just talking about dare yourself to do the work. Dare yourself to push past the fear, quiet that inner voice that tells you you're not good enough, you're not worthy. What if you fail? What will your family think? What will your friends think? Are you crazy? Dare yourself to do it. And I promise you, you will amaze yourself. And I'm here to help you if you desire that help. Have an amazing night. I'm Christine Horn. Click around, learn more, take a class, read a book, listen to an audio, watch a YouTube video, and we'll connect soon. Bye.